If your opponent offers to trade your queen for their knight, should you take that deal? Of course not. But which trades are good? Every chess piece has a point value. Learn these numbers, and you'll never be tricked into a bad trade again. Every chess piece has a point value, and these numbers tell you how powerful each piece is. A pawn is worth 1 point. It's the smallest unit of value. A knight is worth 3 points. A bishop is also worth 3 points. A rook is worth 5 points. And the queen, the most powerful piece on the board, is worth 9 points. The king? The king is priceless. You can't trade it. You can't lose it. If you lose your king, you lose the game. Chess players divide pieces into 2 groups. Knights and bishops are called minor pieces. They're worth 3 points each. Rooks and the queen are called major pieces because they're much more powerful. A rook is worth 5 points, and a queen is worth 9. Look at this position. Black has a knight and a bishop. That's 6 points of material. White has a single rook worth 5 points. Even though black has 2 pieces against 1, the material is close. But black actually has the advantage here by 1 point. A trade is good when you give up the same value or less than what you get. Trading a bishop for a bishop? That's 3 for 3. Perfectly fair. Trading a knight for a bishop? Also 3 for 3. Fair deal. These are called equal trades, and they don't change the material balance. You can make equal trades when it helps your position, like opening up lines for your rooks or simplifying when you're already ahead. Now let's talk about bad trades. If you trade your queen for a rook, you lose 4 points of material. That's like giving away a whole bishop for free. Trading a rook for a knight or bishop loses 2 points. Even trading a bishop for 2 pawns loses 1 point. These are called losing trades. Never trade a more valuable piece for a less valuable one unless you have a very good reason. And the best reason? Checkmate. Here's the most important exception to everything we just learned. If sacrificing a piece leads to checkmate, do it. Material values don't matter if the game is over. Look at this position. White has a queen on b2, and black's king is tucked behind 3 pawns on g8. White can play queen to g7 checkmate. But what if there was a defender on g7? You might sacrifice your queen to remove it. A 9-point loss means nothing if the next move is checkmate. Remember, checkmate is worth infinite points. Let's practice counting material. Look at this position carefully. White has 2 rooks, a knight, and 6 pawns. That's 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 6. 19 points. Black has 2 rooks and 7 pawns. That's 5 plus 5 plus 7. 17 points. White is ahead by 2 points, which is the value of the knight minus the extra pawn black has. In a real game, you should be counting material after every trade. If you're ahead, try to trade pieces and simplify. If you're behind, avoid trades and look for tricks. Let's wrap it up. Pawns are worth 1 point. Knights and bishops are worth 3 points each. Rooks are worth 5 points. And the queen is worth a massive 9 points. Make trades that win you material, avoid trades that lose you material, and always remember that checkmate trumps everything. Count material after every trade, and you'll already be thinking like a strong player. Remember, pawn 1, knight 3, bishop 3, rook 5, queen 9. Win material by making smart trades. But never forget, checkmate beats everything. In the next lesson, we'll learn about stalemate, the sneaky rule that can turn a winning game into a draw.